Hi everyone, and welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be commentating me, Miski, and Arctic Galaxy. No name yet versus TJ. So starting off, saying the rules. So it's match-made rules. Got one ninja cap per map, no ghosting. One archer, assassin, pyro, elf, and mage. 2 medic. 3 ninjas, heavies, soldiers. No NG, necro, or dwarf. So we've got the basics here. Nothing special. Looking at rosters, we have on TJ, Abtrust, Almondjoy, Kyoko, Northern Ireland, Felix, Lenny, Pie, Abra, and Maple Cakes. On No Name Yet, there's Elavi, Golandrina, Ionic, Genie, Callista, Ice. And name changes. I don't know who's gonna have who is who right now. So looking at Red's offense, we have Callista. Doesn't seem like to have anybody else yet. Just 2 people. Felix, he's not able to get into the flag. Callista goes in, but we'll steal. But they're really low. Oh, killed the assassin. She is on top and out.
Get me out of here. Has support coming. 2 ninjas are the only things going near the flag, which is going to get taken down by re-breaking there. That being said, I'll be right back. I have to go perm ban someone.
Hello.
Hi.
Miski, is my connection better?
You sound better, yeah.
Okay.
I'll start commentating in like a minute. I have to ban someone.
Okay. So on Blue's defense, on TJ's defense, we've got a pyro and a ninja and an assassin. Everybody has the same skin, so how am I going to recognize anybody? Don't know. But Northern Ireland is on ninja and not elf, and we don't know how that's going to work out. Ours seeming to hold against their offense pretty well.
Yeah, one pretty important thing to note here is that both teams are trying to go for the whole skin synergy thing, except NNY has more people using the skins, so could be competitive advantage.
Which one is Northern Ireland? Like, I can't tell.
I don't know. His name is Northern Ireland.
Oh yeah, but I thought Almondjoy was Northern Ireland, and then I thought the assassin was Northern. I don't know which is which.
There's a lot of them, dude.
The assassin is Abra. Who knows?
Red team seems to be leaving their pyro alone here at flag post, which on this map isn't the best thing to do. If a soldier comes in and knocks him down, it could be pretty bad for them.
Yeah, I know that from experience. This is not the map that you should be leaving your pyro alone in the flag room.
They have an assassin there now, but you generally just want something like a soldier and ninja.
Yeah, tanky class that can keep them away from the flag post.
Yeah, Golandrina is there now as heavy, so they should be showing that up. Northern Ireland is actually on alpha offense now with Abtrust with him as medic.
No,
looking from the red flag room here. Ends up getting assassinated there, I believe.
How many people on offense do they have? Only 2?
No, they have a third. They had a soldier come in earlier, but he got killed up top and staggered himself.
Northern Ireland is now going for a ninja cap.
Yes, they're running soldier ninja medic now.
Okay.
So pretty standard here, actually, especially for a map like this. He's coming up through the back tunnel. There's a soldier right above him, though, that's going to be bringing attraction like over to where he is, so he might get found out here. Northern Ireland actually had invis there, just kills himself before even going in. His soldier's going to get assassinated, and that's their offense routed again.
NNY's offense is starting to group together. For the past 2 minutes, they've kind of just been scattered throughout. Felix is gonna target the medic. They're gonna need someone to stay on Wolfie.
Audic with a steal here is actually out as Soldier going top on 7 hearts right now. Not sure if they have any stake. Let me check. 1 stake left, actually. If they get a medic here, this could be big. Ninja on him. Feel like not Northern Ireland. Almanjoy. Anyway, ends up going down there to the combination of 2 ninjas, an assassin, and a soldier. And that's probably the best steal we've seen yet, though. Coming out from NNY. I think both teams generally have better defenses than they have offenses, so this might be a low-cap game. TJ could always put Felix, Linny, like some of those older players they have on offense, and potentially look for a capture. But right now, with them both being on defense...
Is that a ninja steal? Yes, it is.
That
He's already at...
Going live.
Medic heal, that's a cap.
Medic heal, going to spawn, not going to hand off, going to pearl to flag, miss the pearl back into the tunnel, and run up. So that's going to be a capture here for TJ, 1-0, 6 minutes into this first map. I'm happy I'm commentating, not playing, because it's like 20 degrees in my room right now.
Oh my god, same. I'm shivering.
Me too.
And like my teeth are chattering, and I'm trying not to talk when they do that, so...
Roasty toasty. I'm like...
Okay, so TJ's offense now. He's got an elf. Oh, now they got an elf.
Just got an elf. Soldier and medic actually both end up going down to the assassin, and elf falls slightly after.
Well, I think one of them died to the archer.
Maybe. Either way.
Which archer do you think is putting in more work here?
Who do we have on archer here? We have...
I know that they have Pi on archer permanently.
So Pi is archer for TJ. Does NNY not have an archer?
I think they're switching on and off. And if they do, then I think it's been like Iceman, and it's been...
Iceman's their pyro, though.
Oh, okay.
No, Iceman's been on pyro the whole time, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw an archer.
No, they don't have an archer. That's a problem.
Okay. They're going down to the assassin a lot here. They need to find a way to counter that. Wolfie has a steal, and...
Wolfie gonna actually pass
gonna pick it up.
Dangerous pass, but it does end up working.
Oh, she's out.
Going on up top. Yep, let's check stake.
She has a decent amount of health.
She has 2 stake left as well. Gonna be on 7.5 hearts here with 2 stake left. Felix misses the pearl. This could be big. Ionic is there for a potential pass. They're not gonna look for it now.
Oh yeah, Medic's right there. Medic's right there on the high ground.
Assassin will not get the kill. Medic drops down. He's gonna run away. Medic should just respawn here. Or come out up around the corner.
He has a ton of support, so even if the medic doesn't get to him in time, should be fine.
Restore comes through there.
The restore. Doesn't look like much is gonna... They're gonna need a counter steal here.
Barring a headshot and an assassinate, this is most likely gonna be a capture.
And they don't have a ninja to counter steal, so...
This is gonna be a capture. Assassin is almost there, actually. Felix gonna knock the fly carrier down. Not there yet. Assassin ends up going down though, so it won't matter. And Callisto will get the capture.
Nice.
So there's a 1-1 now on lower ice. These teams should be fairly evenly matched. I mean, I'd say just generally roster-wise, TJ does have better players. Like, their best players are better than NNY's best players, in my opinion. But, that being said, I think overall, both teams are pretty similar. Yeah, I just mean in terms of like experience and like just game sense and that kind of stuff overall. Northern Ireland with another steal here. He is Elf actually going bottom this time. Ninja in front of him will end up going down there. 2 Genie. Recovery comes through from Iceman 502.
Ionic needs to steal here. He's just fighting the Pyro. That's not really gonna get him anything.
Yeah, I mean, like, could possibly be seen as like a ninja clear, but this ninja's just gonna end up dying anyway. I mean, again, if they're running double soldier there, that's probably a cap.
Well, Ionic there killed the assassin and the ninja, and all that was left the Pyro. All he needed to do was steal.
Yeah.
Even though the Pyro did have frenzy, going for that steal would have been good for them.
Well, the ninja was there as well to knock the Pyro away, so that wasn't as big of a threat as it seemed.
Mm-hmm.
Northern Iron with another steal here. He is Elf once again, I believe. He's going out bottom left. Is actually out this time, but gets taken down there. Ooh. He had the medic with him, but it...
trying to ninja clear a lot, even without somebody to...
Oh yeah, wait a second.
Back up.
Bismer is wearing the TJ skin. Or Northern Ireland skin. So I was like super confused there when he got the recovery. But oh boy.
Yeah, NNY is just sacrificing their ninjas left and right.
Northern Ireland actually jukes Bismer this time. It is out. Gets a decent boost there, and Medic is going to be right there. This could be a restore coming through. That's one hit. No restore quite yet, but he has the regen. Going to turn around. Almost get the restore. Still hasn't gotten it. Medic should really respawn here, or just... He's going to run back. Yeah, restore does come through. This might be another capture here for TJ, barring a steal from NNY.
Something to point out. They could have had a counter steal.
Ninja still comes through from Bismer.
Soldier.
He is out. Feel like is on him immediately. Ends up going down there, but it's going to be... Why isn't... Okay, it's a pass, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
like
now
stalemate.
I think... Yeah, NNY is actually favored in this stalemate. Elf versus Soldier, especially on this map. Elf is hard to recover on, but I'd argue that Soldier is still the better like holding class.
Especially on this side in a 9v9. They're not going to have as much support for that Elf.
Well, with where Northern Ireland is holding as well, this isn't really a spot that's advantageous for Elf. You can just get boxed in here and crit down by heavies. If he was like on the platform, like across from flag, it would be like a lot better, but I really don't like the spot where he is. Or regardless of like who the better holder is, I think this is just a really bad spot to hold as Elf. And he will be moving out, but I personally don't like the spot he's in at all, to be honest. Let's TP over and check out Ionic for now. Ionic is holding near flag, which also isn't a favorable spot. Ionic is vulnerable to a headshot from multiple angles at the moment.
There's a Pyro over here.
Yeah, so the problem with this area is that a Pyro could come from top, and Archer could shoot in. So Archer is shooting, which forces her back. Or him or her, I'm not sure. Either way, if they have a Pyro like waiting up top, like hiding, and the Archer forces them back like that, that's a
Pyro does come in. He's going up the ladder.
Pyro coming behind. Ionic needs to move.
The other side.
Ionic needs to move. Pyro ends up going down. That was...
Yeah. A bit too
that was hit. That was... Yeah.
Trusting your team a bit too much there.
You see? You can only do that if you have
there's an Archer. If he gets headshot here...
I'm getting right headshot range. But that's the thing. This Archer needs to be doing what he's doing while that Pyro is coming in. So Ionic is forced back into this tunnel, and the fire rate's a free recovery. All I'm saying is, unless you got Austin on Mage, you don't want to be that close to a Pyro. Northern Ireland has moved out into, honestly, just a more vulnerable position. He's going up to the good spot now. Okay, so the spot he's in right now is what I consider the best holding spot as Elf on this map. Just because it's really hard for you to get headshot being Elf, and the fact that like ninjas pearling in from the side can just get deflected. You can easily drop down for support, abuse the fact that you can go from high ground to low ground quickly, etc. So I think actually with where Northern Ireland is holding, they might have the advantage in the stalemate at this point. Yeah, I'd argue this is probably going to go in TJ's favor with where he's holding compared to Ionic.
NNY does have a big recov.
Fire there again on Ionic, dealing a lot of damage, and it's going to be a 3v1. Ionic just doesn't unblock or move. Ionic is trusting their support way too much against the Pyro.
Costa gets a steal. Does get a heal, I believe, but not a restore.
Steal is big, but he's going to end up going down, and the capture did come through anyway.
Oh, and they need to... Oh yeah, they decided to give it to the ninja. Oh, that was a
Ionic,
smart
what's up?
move. Pearl outside of the flag room and then pass it to the soldier.
The soldier is still vulnerable considering what's behind him, but
This will be their ninja cap though.
this could be captured. Yeah, we're gonna be looking for a steal from TJ here. Northern Ireland is in position.
They
This one
won't
drops
be
down,
able
just doing
to
some
ninja
damage.
steal there.
Won't be able to ninja steal, and Elf just is knocked away. That's gonna be a capture. We're tied 2-2. Yeah, so just going back to that recov, like people like pointed out that that's a communication issue. I don't think that's a communication issue. I just think that's like an individual mechanics issue. Like not running away from the pyro there is just like, I don't know. That's just a big mess up. Like I don't think that's on his team at all. Like he definitely knew that pyro was there and could have just walked away. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like the pyro shouldn't even be allowed to get that close to him on a map like this. But it was pointed out earlier that Ionic doesn't have much experience holding the flag, so there's that. So
My
tied
favorite-
2-2 here with 5 minutes left.
My favorite pyro tactic on this map is to just shift the entire way through the bottom tunnel.
Oh, and then go up around.
Yeah, it's real patience, just shifting the entire way through their base.
That works extremely well considering where he was, because that archer can just force him back in the tunnel and like, hey, surprise, I'm here with Frenzy. Hey. Close with a steal here, going out. Bottom left actually through the tunnel. No, actually it ended up going top. Ends up getting crit out by Ninja anyway. Well, yeah, I'm noticing the communication issue for NNY here. Like, Ionic is calling out the Pyro's health in chat instead of in the call, which is not ideal, to be honest. Just called out the Pyros at a hard and a half, and said it in the chat. I mean, at that point, that should actually just be a free cap if that Pyro doesn't respawn, but it's not being communicated.
Yeah, Ionic seems to have one strategy when it comes to sealing, and that's to immediately attack the Pyro, which isn't really what he should be doing. NY now has 2 medics on offense.
That works if you're running double soldier like TC style. Right?
Yeah, but they only have 1 soldier.
Yeah, that exactly. And they've already used their ninja cap, so...
Oh, that was really nice.
Steals from both sides here. Maple Cakes is out a soldier with a medic.
Callista's out as soldier with a medic.
Yeah. So, we might see an actual stalemate here.
Yeah, but it looks like they sent like 4 to 5 people on offense there, so their defense did suffer.
But at this point, if they're confident in the recovery, that's a trade you take. Now, Maple Cakes is a little bit more of an experienced holder than Ionic was. Or
Well,
Ionic's on the other team. Well, either way, but...
Callista's holding now, and I believe that it's been... Oh, nice. So that will be...
Assassin comes through up top on Maple Cakes. I was going to say that Maple Cakes is rusty, though, and we just saw it. That being said,
that will be a win of 3-2 for NNY.
Yeah, rebreaking with the MVP for 222 credits. Yeah, one thing I want to say regarding the communication, Spade said their offense doesn't really talk a lot. And I think, like, you can get away with, like, that on defense, because, like... On defense... Well, I'm saying more than offense. Like, if anything, your offense needs to be the one talking. Because, like, on defense, a lot of it is, like, instinctual. Like, you know when someone's low, you know how much damage you do to someone, you know, you've seen, like, 2 ninjas go after someone, like, you know they're going to be low, you know to focus, that kind of stuff. You can know that as a player without communication, like, necessarily. But on offense, like, I don't know, offense without communication is, like, such a struggle. It's just, I don't know. It's just hard to cap in general without communication. Like, if your medic doesn't know where you are, like, if you don't have, like, super, like, mechanically strong players to clear or anything, like, you're not going to know how much health their pyro has left, that kind of stuff.
Thinking about how Delta Force made it through their first 3 years of absolutely no offensive communication.
Yo, I think that was
still
just
having a perfect score.
Well, I think that was just mechanical skill, and like they had 1 loss, and it was to TT, but I think that was just like mechanical skill over anything. They had like the most skilled players in the game at the time, so
yeah.
I That being
And
said,
back
Northern
then
aren't
they
going
were-
for an early ninja steal here. Iceman gets the crit and the frenzy hit, or the fire hit rather, on him. Will end up going down. So going for the ninja steal off the start.
This is another one of those maps where you don't want to leave the pyro alone in the flag. Just too many spaces for their offense to come into.
Although I don't think it's as bad as low rise.
Yeah, but still, it can be pretty nasty.
Callisto with the steal here is actually still in the flag post. Has a heavy clearing in front. Gonna be going out right side here. Ninja above him and Ninja below him. Damage comes through from Feelic, but actually just runs through. Gonna be on 3.5 hearts here. If he kills Feelic, one heart here, gonna die from the next flag post.
Oh, and he's gonna get
a medic right there.
Oh, was that a headshot or was it flag poison?
I think that was flag poison. Either way, yeah, that was flag. Like, so actually, like with both those ninjas dead there.
Bad, man.
So this is where communication comes into play because with both those ninjas dead here, pass will come through. But with both those ninjas there, you can honestly just like drop the flag and wait for the medic to come over and heal you if you knew the medic was there.
There is an archer on top at mid, and he does miss his only shot.
Yeah. If McAngel X goes under here, this is basically going to be a guaranteed cap. I feel like we'll end up going down. And barring an assassin or potentially a pyro, which I don't think is going to get there to be cap. Assassin is here though. Will assassin get the assassinate?
Oh, I guess they let him know in time. That's good.
Yep. And McAngel X ends up getting the first cap of the second map here for no name yet. So I don't know, holding a pretty strong position here in this match so far.
Abtruse has decided to switch to Chemist, which I guess is a good switch because that's what I know him has been good on. Does get a rather clean steal, but like he gets lagged.
He might be good on the class, but Chemist being a good switch in most situations generally isn't the case. He'd probably be better off on heavy, but I mean, like, again, I think he could pull it off in this match. I mean, Chemist Elf is just comfort for TJ's offense. And while it might not be super strong, it is what they know how to do.
Just watched Ionic dance around the flag post like 3 times without stealing it.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's dude, he got bannered. It happens to the best of us. You know what they say, the better players just take longer to pick up the flag. That's all there is to it.
Now, TJ is placing their pyro rather far from the flag post, so a ninja could get a pretty good steal here.
Yeah. They're not running a ninja on offense at the moment, though. I mentioned before that TJ was kind of playing comfort picks here with the Alpha and the Chemist on offense, but Linny follows it up by saying, why am I on medic? So maybe they're not entirely on comfort picks here. The medic defense is actually, this is one of the maps where I think it's actually pretty good. I rag on medic defense like a lot, but on a map like this where it takes the pyro so long to get back to the flag, I think it's more than viable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that like there are like a ton of entrances, but they're very easy to clog up with webs. So this is one of the maps where I won't complain about medic defense, but there aren't many.
Yeah,
if I see team running medic defense on Skyworlds or Blackout, though, that's when I'm gonna start complaining.
Yeah, but Kyoko's positioning as pyro is like, ugh, I don't like it.
Who cares? He has a medic. See, that's what it's about.
Yeah, if NNY goes for a ninja cap here, it could be relatively unchallenged by their pyro.
I mean, I honestly think both teams do a pretty easy ninja cap right now. Like, if I'm a ninja on either of these teams, it's, like right now,
I'm... Ooh, Calista gets a very clean steal.
Yeah, pyro doesn't try to take shot either. Not even on fire here. Randomly wall climbs there, but turns around and kills the ninja. Only gonna be a soldier behind at the moment.
Where's soldier and 2 ninjas? He needs to get out there before. Oh, they boost him out there.
That's about to turn into 3 ninjas in a second, as well.
So watch out for that assassin. Assassin needs to turn around.
Welcome comes through. So the only thing he's missing is the medic, which is actually behind him. Should be able to drop down here. No communication though. Oh, communication
I think they've got it.
No restore. Just regen there. The restore comes through now.
I need to watch out for the archer here. This is where they're most vulnerable.
This should actually be a capture, barring a steal. Wolfie Calista rather, should go under again here. We'll be coming in. There is a ninja there in front, but this ninja should honestly look for a steal and not for a recovery. Recovery isn't going to come through. Steal might come through from Abtruse, though. He's looking for it, but not able to get there in time.
It does come through from
Northern Ireland gets it. He is actually out going up top, pretty much untouched. Gonna have a ninja on him at the moment, and an archer both swinging back, but he's elf, it won't matter. Has support there from Felix. This is gonna be another stalemate. Needs the medic though. Another ninja on him.
And
Ooh.
does get the medic here.
Misplay by the ninja. I think he actually
Yeah.
would have gone down there. But nonetheless.
The ninja
BC.
purling was sloppy and
Yeah.
kind of backfired on them.
Although again, Northern Ireland opts to go in like the super enclosed spot as Elf, which I really don't like. You have abilities built into your class that allow you to hold outside and not be under threat of what would normally threaten you out there. But instead he decides to go in an area where he's more vulnerable to stuff like assassin, heavy, ninja. I just don't see the point of it rather. Like maybe he doesn't trust like Elf Shield? But I don't know. If I were Elf, I definitely wouldn't be holding there. Callista's on the flank post.
Is he on cooldown?
Might be.
It looks like he's pretty low.
Yeah, so the area Callista's in I also don't like. That's just going to be a theme of this match, I feel like, is these flag carriers not really knowing the optimal spots to hold. The thing with where Callista is that there's so many entrances onto Callista. Like, this soldier should be where Northern Ireland is, and Northern Ireland should be up top.
Yeah, that's the positioning for a soldier if it's the last 30 seconds of a map. So... all TJ is going to need to do to recove is possibly push that soldier farther away and have an archer on the other entrance.
Yeah. I mean, I will say...
Or have a pyro while he's distracted.
We're noting a lot of these mistakes, but there's a fairly good chance that a lot of them aren't going to get punished in this match.
Yeah.
Like, that's not me being toxic or anything, that's just, like... A lot of these all these players are fairly new to matches, and, like, they don't know how to punish stuff like what we're talking about, so... I mean, it's not as big of a deal as we're making it, I think, but it's definitely something these players should, like, look back on this match at and potentially learn if it does end up biting them in the ass.
This positioning has Northern moving around a lot.
Well, that's the problem, is Elf going down there. You're taking so much damage that you have to move, and then while you're moving, you're not able to utilize the Elf Shield, which makes him even more vulnerable to Archer than if he was just standing out in the
almost got assassinated there.
Yeah. A vulnerable Archer, Assassin, Pyro, I mean, literally, like, anything that he wouldn't be vulnerable to if he just stood up top, which I believe might be what he's doing here. Hopefully, he's on 5 hearts, no stake. Restore almost coming through, not coming through. Maybe a stake, I don't know.
He goes right back to the same spot.
Yeah, he has 5 stake at this moment, so it's not really gonna matter, but...
They do have a ninja.
I don't like where they're holding, Yeah, so this is another thing here. Callista and Wolfie are 1v2 versus a heavy here. And, like, again, if this heavy's buffed, like, that could potentially have been a recovery. Almond Joy is here. That's, well, like, again, like, okay, so Iceman just uses Frenzy randomly. But that Ninja and that Heavy, if they came in at the same time versus Medic Soldier, there's a fairly good chance you get that recovery there. Assassin is here, but going in... Yeah, like, they're just staggering their recovery. It's the same thing they were doing on offense, honestly. What is TJ's Pyro doing? Who is TJ's Pyro?
Kyoko.
Not at the moment. Kyoko's playing Heavy right now. Do they even have a Pyro? Or wait, I TP'd to TJ, what am I doing? Oh, okay. Okay, so you see Iceman, Wolfie, and Callista here on defense. This, honestly, on this map is what I like to see on support. I mean, we normally put our Pyro like more offensive and have a Mage stay with us, but they're not running Mage, so I think Pyro's the better option here. Over something like a Ninja.
Who was it that won the last map?
NNY won
okay, so
3-2, and they're at a 1-0 lead here.
There's a lot of pressure on TT right now to get that recov.
Well, exactly. TT needs to get this recovery onto Callista here.
So this stalemate is an advantage for...
It could win by turtle, but...
NNY.
I'll say that this is one of the matches where I actually do kind of favor turtling here for NNY. This isn't a match like... There aren't like a ton of star players in each of these rosters. Like the chance of like someone like individually like showing up and getting like a crazy recovery I don't think is incredibly high, which makes turtling even like stronger. A lot of damage coming through onto Calista here. He needs to move. Just the Pyro gets a second frenzy off, and Spooky Lady ends up getting the recovery.
Oh,
That's the
LV gets a
second
counter
time.
steal here. What are they? They are Soldier,
Yeah,
and they do have the medic with them, so that's a clean counter steal.
but that's the second time we've seen a Soldier from NNY just die to a Pyro and they didn't have to. Like, their roaming must not be talking to them, and that's a huge thing for recovery. Like, they need to know what's coming. And they're full committing to support here as well, so a recap won't be coming through on Northern Ireland anytime soon. Now, where is LOV going to go? LOV actually has been playing this game for quite a while, so it's possible we see them in a better spot, and that is going to be the case here. This spot that she is moving to at the moment is the generally agreed upon Soldier spot.
It's the meta.
Yeah. The thing with this though is that again, like your roaming has to be talking to you. So if a Pyro and Assassin,
if you don't know a Pyro's coming from the top, then it's over.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Once that Pyro has the high ground from you, you're not in a great spot.
But then again, it's kind of you'd have to be like blind to not notice a Pyro walking across.
It's not even noticing the Pyro that's the problem though. From like NNY though, they're seeing the Pyro, they're just not doing anything about it. Like,
it's too much trust in their own team.
Well, that's the thing is like hell, dude, I don't trust my team to kill the I always move at least a little bit, you know, like. Because there's always a chance that Pyro like frenzies and kills your support and then just gets another frenzy off on you or something, right? So you have to move at least a little bit. You have to respect the enemy team. Like, that's what it is. It's a lack of respect for the enemy Pyro.
Yeah, a lot of times I'll find myself on airlock, like specifically airlock, and I will get like 3 frenzies because no one's really like running from me. I'm just attacking.
Well, and this is a map I think that is like similar to that in the idea that like you can get frenzy on the way over, and then once you're on a flight carrier, if they're inside,
Felix is on Pyro. Yeah, this is what we're talking about.
Well, and what are they doing to this Pyro? Nothing. Like, there's no one even near him right now. There's a Soldier and a Mage, so they swapped to Mage to neutralize the Pyro, which could end up working, but at the moment it isn't. Another Lightning might knock him off here, but he's positioning so he can't get knocked off. Actually gonna get knocked towards the flight carrier here, but the flight carrier is running. So this is where I'm looking at TJ's Archer, and I'm saying, hey, where the hell are you?
Right?
Because this is... That was as free of a headshot as possible right there. So... unfortunate that it didn't come through, but that should signal something to TJ. Like, if you get a play like that as Pyro, as Felix, like someone who's playing this game for quite a bit and been on some good teams before, you should like say, hey, like, if we had an Archer there, we probably like win the game, or not win the game, but like we get that recovery there, and that's something they should note and they should realize. I'd be very surprised if he isn't there, like, in-game leader, as far as this team goes. So hopefully we'll see that adaptation coming out. Don't see it quite yet, though. There is an Assassin and a Ninja there. Ninja gets some damage off. Assassin is coming in, but LV is perma-blocking here. Actually, third Ninja comes in. A lot of damage.
Ooh, they've got a lot of people coming in here. If he doesn't move quick, he will just die to pure damage.
Wait, Archer! Spade says there's an Archer! So Northern Ireland has moved up here. So... the main reason I actually like this spot, I think this is a worse spot than actually somewhere like the Flag Room potentially as Elf. But like, the reason I always like favor this kind of spot or like stuff like this on maps like this is just because you're so close to spawn. Like, dying doesn't matter for your support. Because you can just position it where they can walk back out of spawn in full health and help you. It's already coming around the corner. Oh,
if I was on NNY, I'd suggest a strategy of maybe having the ninjas. It's like all of the buff classes, whenever he's down in that tunnel, they're gonna try to force him out there, and then all the ninjas on top will like attack and like attach to him. So
something like Pyro Assassin Double Soldier Ninja, I think, is like one of the strongest options, just because like Soldier allows them that mobility option to follow the elf and actually tank as well. Either Double Ninja or Double Soldier, but they need to have both of them. I think if they don't have Ninja and Soldier, they're just gonna get burned down. Like, running Ninja and Soldier really creates a problem for the support, like, knowing who to focus. Because obviously you want to kill the Ninjas quickly because they do a lot of damage. But Soldier being alive for that long, especially buffed, will just ends up taking down the elf eventually. So it could create an issue there for the support of TJ. They're
And
not
this
running it
map
though,
is
so it
a
doesn't
map
matter.
where you can sort of send more players on recov than needed because of how close spawn is if you stick near spawn.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is they're going to have to as well because of how close each player is holding to their own spawn. Like they're not gonna win like a fight where they're like severely outnumbered just due to the fact that like his support is basically infinite here. Like they need to kill him while he has support, right? They're not gonna kill the support and then kill him.
Felix is on Archer now, which is arguably his best class.
He's
See
playing
how this
pretty
goes.
defensively at the moment though. Just supporting Northern Ireland. That's the thing. Like this is actually like a pretty free assassin on Northern Ireland whenever they come in, but the assassin is never there when they actually need him to be. Well, that's another thing there as well, is that like Pyro was the class that almost got the recovery on LOV, and Felix is no longer playing it. But Felix did recognize that an Archer would have killed there. But the problem is that they need a Pyro to do what he did, and then they can get the headshot. The headshot probably isn't going to come through with where LOV is right now. LOV is actually headshotable through the corner of spawn, like from the inside, with where she's holding at the moment. Felix might know that actually. That's something that I always make sure to call out on this map if someone's holding directly in this corner. Just barely. Hitbox is like touching. Not headshotable anymore. No, that's completely loud. So I feel like might know that. But if LOV gets knocked like into this corner, like one more hit towards the corner, that is possible. No, it's definitely it's allowed. Stuff like that in the bar pass like is allowed. The reason it's allowed is it's a vanilla mechanic. Like people use that on like HCF servers and stuff like a lot of times to like combat tag players to lock themselves like in a box and stuff like that, so they can't log out. Like it's a mechanic that's been around for a long time, and I mean, yeah. Like if you're not aware of it, it's just a disadvantage. Honestly, I think something like that actually adds like a higher skill cap to the game, in my opinion. So, like I don't see something like that should be disallowed. Like it's kind of BS if it's the first time you die to it, but if you learn about it, it can actually help. But yeah, right now LOV is 100% killable through this wall. You can see part of her hitbox actually sticking out even without F3B on, so. What's another thing is yeah, a player could theoretically hit her through the wall here as well. Yeah, like just damage, but it's not gonna happen considering, you know, that may or may not be the enemy spawn. Northern Ireland with a drop there, and McAngel does get the recovery. You even know what that was?
Nope. I was watching LO.
Yeah, this could theoretically be game. If this capture comes through without a steal, this is probably game.
There's nobody there to steal. The one person that was there got assassinated.
Ooh, that's game. Pure damage is an elf, or pure is just like a lot of damage onto the elf? Soldier and heavy.
So Callista is soldier over here, completely by themselves.
Yeah, like Northern Ireland has to capture. Pass comes through, but the pass was to the enemy ninja.
This is looking like a third cap for NNY. Just had nobody was contesting her. I
mean, TJ needed a cap there though, so like defense isn't gonna be the priority, but they're just gonna let another soldier walk in and get a capture. So 3-2, 3-0 for NNY. Pretty impressive showing here against what could probably consider the rival team, to be honest. So yeah. Good job for them. Player of the game.
That's hard.
I think Callista had a lot of good moments.
Yeah.
McAngel did get that recovery, but it seems like it was a group effort. Bismer played a super solid assassin as well, at times.
Wolfie was like always in the right positioning for their soldiers. Like not once did I really see their soldiers by themselves without a medic. So
that's 3 candidates. Oh, we're discussing. No. NNY won. Oh yeah, and I did. Oh yeah. They lost. Yeah. I don't think in a map like this, where like the second map ended up 3-0, that it's appropriate to give the player of the game to the losing team. Like if it was closer, like it's possible, but 3-2, 3-0 is not a stomp, but that's 6-2 on caps. Like that's 3 times as many caps.
Yeah.
I'm honestly Like, that's the thing, is, like, first map, neither defense really did anything, if I'm being honest. And although Bismarck played well, it wasn't, like, an exceptional performance. I'm kind of leaning towards Callista. But the thing with Callista, though, is that Bismarck is there for all of their steals and not just Callista's as well. Or not Bismarck, Wolfie.
Yeah.
We can give this to Wolfie, a medic player of the game.
I like it.
I'll agree on that. Medic player of the game. Dude, what a world we live in where I'm saying medics are player of the games. Holy shit. Then would be happy.
Yeah, you only upvote yourself on Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, dude, it raises your MR, duh. Anyway, that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm not sure if there's going to be a stream of the event later. Maybe Halo can confirm that. I believe that's today, right? Not planned. Alright, so that will be it for today, and we won't have any more matches streamed until next weekend, though. So look out for those, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.